Bowing greetings to each one of you in this channel, Holistic Health with Dr. Dev. I am so excited and elated today to welcome you all in this beautiful, bright, sunny morning here near Kolkata, West Bengal. And I just want to mention that this particular session, as you can see from the title itself, this is regarding the Shanti Mantras from the Upanishads. So I thought instead of doing it in my regular office desk in the studio, why don't I use this beautiful, bright morning and this sunshine here on top of the terrace and do my Shanti Mantra here today. So since today is Wednesday, what I will do is I will start, and as we do in any Vedic chanting or in any Vedic ceremony, we always invoke Lord Ganesha first, and then we go for other deity pujas and other energy invocations. So I thought, why don't I start with a chant, a Ganapati chant from the Ṛgveda, and from that, from the Ṛgvedic Ganapati invocation, afterwards we move on to the Shanti Mantras, which is what the topic of this session is. So basically the plan is Ganapati Invocation Chant from the Ṛgvedas, then we move on to the Shanti Mantras from the Upanishads. We will chant 2 Shanti Mantras today. One Shanti Mantra is from the Yajurveda, from the Kathopanishad and the Taittiriya Upanishad, and then the other Shanti Mantra will be from the Upanishads of Atharva Veda, right? Like Prashna Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, like that. So one will be Om Sahana Vavatu, and the other one from the Atharva Veda will be Om Bhadrang Karne Vishrinuama Devaha. Okay, so let's get started with the Ganapati Shanti Mantra. So just before we start, actually, let me give you a quick guideline related to how our posture should be, how we shall be seated as we are venturing into the chant for a regular basis, right? So make sure, for example, right now I'm sitting on a chair, but my feet are planted on the floor of the terrace. Okay, my feet are planted completely, and I'm not cross-legged or anything. If you are sitting cross-legged though, that's completely fine in your regular meditation posture. That's also fine, but have your spine erect. Okay, have your spine completely erect in a vertical position, and make sure you are comfortable. You can have your palms, both palms facing towards the ceiling. You can have right palm over the left like this, and you can keep it at the center of your lap, or you can place both your palms on your upper thighs, both palms facing the ceiling. This palms facing the up is a gesture of receptivity. So you are open to receiving, new things that is coming your way. With that posture, we first focus on our breathing. Let's do it with a count. As we inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pause, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pause, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, release. So this is the breathing, how your breathing should be as you are setting the intentions, setting yourself and getting ready for the Vedic chanting, right? So this is the in general suggestion. So keep that in mind. If you are just doing this practice of counted breathing, 4 counts inhalation, 4 count pause, and then 8 count exhalation, just for your regular sadhana, that itself will be of immense help. Try this out. When to do this, especially on waking up in the morning time on a relatively empty stomach. and then in the evening time as the days and the night is merging, so in the dusk time. Okay, so that will be great. With that, let's get started with the Vedic chanting, and I will start with the Ganapati Invocation Chant from the Ṛgvedas first, and then we move on to the Upanishad Shanti Mantras or the peace chants. Okay, so let's begin. Bring your palms to the heart center. If you know this chant, you can chant with me. If you are not familiar with the chant, that's fine. You can just let this experience give you a sound. Okay? The pigeons are flapping its wings. It was so wonderful to hear. Anyway, so just allow these vibrations, the mantra vibrations, to give you a sound bath experience. Okay, no worries. Just keep your spine erect at all times. I would say that try not to lay down and listen to this watching your phone like this. Try to sit up. Okay, try to sit up either on a chair with your feet planted on the floor, or try to just make yourself comfortable in a cross-legged position, like a typical meditation position. That's also fine. Palms at the heart center. Okay, thumbs, the two thumbs are touching the sternum like this. Yeah, so your elbows are, your shoulders are not hiked up like this. It's relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Okay, palms together. Press it, not very loose. Press it a little bit, stimulating your nerve endings. Our hands and our feet have thousands and thousands of nerve endings. So you press it when we do a namaste pose. Actually, we are stimulating our nerves to make us awaken and make us present at the present moment, who we are interacting with at the moment, right? So with the namaste pose of your palms, we will do 3 Omkar chantings and we will begin. Inhale, deep, long, smooth, belly goes out. Pause at the peak. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, deep, long, smooth. Belly goes out. Pause at the peak. Exhale the sound. One last time. Let's begin. Inhaling. Deep, long, smooth inhale. Belly goes out. Pause at the peak. Exhale. Beginning the Ganapati Prarthana from the Ṛgveda. Om Ṇānāṃ tva Ganapatiṃ havāmahe kaviṃ kavīnāmupamasra vastamam jyeshṭharājam brahmaṇaṃ brahmaṇaspata ṇvannū tibhi sīda sādanam Gणपतये नमः. 2 more times. Om Ṇānāṃ tva Ganapatiṃ havāmahe kaviṃ kavīnāmupamasra vastamam jyeshṭharājam brahmaṇaṃ brahmaṇaspata ṇvannū tibhi sīda sādanam Gणपतये नमः. Om Ṇānāṃ tva Ganapatiṃ havāmahe kaviṃ kavīnāmupamasra vastamam jyeshṭharājam brahmaṇaṃ brahmaṇaspata ṇvannū tibhi sīda sādanam Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Now we move on to the Shanti Mantra or the peace chant from the Upanishads. Just a quick note before we begin the chanting of the Upanishadic Shanti Mantras. Of course, they are from the Upanishads. And what are the Upanishads? Upanishads are one particular segment of the Vedas. As we know initially, or you might know that initially Vedas were just one large text, just one undivided text. Later on, by the diligent work and immortal work of Maharshi Vedavyasji, he divided and segmented the Vedas into 4 parts, depending on their context, right? The 4 parts are the Ṛgveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda. So what happens is that each Veda has 4 components. The Brahmana, right? So the Sanghita is the main mantra part of the Vedas. Is called the Sanghita, where there are only the mantras aspect of it. Only the mantras, no explanations, nothing. So Sanghita, Brahmana. Brahmana has some explanations on top of the mantras. So Sanghita, Brahmana, then Aranyaka, and then Upanishads. So Upanishads, that part of the Vedas, they talk about the knowledge related to knowing oneself, the Atma Gyan. That's why the knowledge of Upanishads, they are called the Vedanta. Vedanta means Veda Anta. Anta means the end of the Vedas, means after the terminating knowledge of the Vedas, means the whole point was to make oneself aware of one's true nature. Atma Jnana. Jnana means the right knowledge, Atma means self. Atma Jnana means the self-knowledge, knowing about oneself. Because we always look outward for finding our meaning and purpose. But the only way out is the way in, as Master Sadhguruji says. Anyway, so these Shanti Mantras are from the Upanishads that we will be chanting, and I will give you a context. Usually, every Upanishad, depending on which Vedas they are associated with, they start with a Shanti Mantra, they end with a Shanti Mantra. Okay? They start with a Shanti Mantra, they end with a Shanti Mantra, and usually it's the same Shanti Mantra that they start and terminate with. So in this case, the 2 Shanti Mantras that I will be chanting, the first one is from the Yajurveda, Krishna Yajurveda. So in Yajurveda there are 2 segments, right? Krishna Yajurveda and Shukla Yajurveda. This is from Krishna Yajurveda, and you will see this Shanti Mantra being recited before the Vedic chants of 2 Upanishads particularly, which is Kathopanishad, one of the favorite Upanishads of Swami Vivekananda, and also the gist of which is extracted in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and sometimes you will find some parts of the mantras from Kathopanishad exactly same as in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So the extract of Kathopanishad in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So, Kathopanishad, it's a whole different session. It's a discussion between Yama, the lord of death, and Nachiketa, the little boy who was sent to the Yama by his father. So anyway, that's the discussion happening there. Wonderful, wonderful Upanishad, one of my favorites also. So this first Shanti Mantra will be from the Kathopanishad. You hear it happening in before that. And Taittiriya Upanishad, that is also from Krishna Yajurveda. And there are 3 segments. This Shanti Mantra is chanted before the Brahmananda Valli. There is Shiksha Valli, Brahmananda Valli, and Bhrigu Valli. This particular Shanti Mantra that I will be chanting first comes in front of Brahmananda Valli. Okay, so let's begin. By the way, the purpose of this first Shanti Mantra is, of course, Shanti Mantra is peace chant, meaning it talks about how to invoke peace in our daily life in different aspects, right? So in this case, the peace is regarding to a teacher and the student, a guru and a shishya. Okay, so that there is no enmity, there is no there is no ill feelings. The teachings and the learnings are successful, they become fruitful for the teacher and for the student both. They don't harness any ill feeling for each other, against each other, all of that. So before you begin any learning, any shiksha, any new ventures in terms of your learning and you are learning from a guru, usually we start in my sessions, holistic health and healing sessions. I usually start with a Shanti mantra or an invocation chant. This is a very relevant chant that we can do before we begin our learnings. That's why before our school started, when I was in the Ramakrishna Mission schools, this chanting was done before our school started, before our study sessions started. So this is just a background of what Shanti invocation are we talking about in this first mantra. So again, bring your palms at the heart center, thumbs touching the sternum like this. Okay, relax shoulders, but elbows a little wider, not towards your body, little apart from your body, so you are staying awake and present. Relax your belly, gently close and soften your eyes. Okay, and let this sound vibration give you a sacred sound back. Okay, every vibration has its own frequencies, and every frequency has a specific impact in our body mind system, which is mostly water, right? 70% of it is water fluid. So allow these vibrations to have a ripple effect in every cell of our body. Inhaling deep, long, smooth. Pause at the peak. Exhale. Sahana vavatu, sahanau bhunaktu, sahaveryam karavavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Om Tat Sat. Two more times. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaveryam Karavavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Om Tat Sat. One more time. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaveryam Karavavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Om Tat Sat. Now, this was the Shanti mantra from the Ṛgveda, from Kathopanishad and Taittiriya Upanishad. Now we move on to the second and the last Shanti mantra for this session, which is Om Bhadrang Karne Vishnuvam Devaha. And which Upanishad it associates with? This Shanti mantra associates with the Upanishads from the Atharva Veda, like Prashna Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishads, and that some other smaller Upanishads which are associated with Atharva Veda, just like I have it in my channel already if you have not listened to it yet. Ganapati Atharva Shirsha Upanishad. It's a smaller Upanishad, not among the 10 major Upanishads, but of course significant in its own terms, related to Ganapati Devata, Lord Ganesha. So for Atharva Veda Upanishads, this Shanti mantra is chanted before we dive deep into the Upanishads, at the beginning and at the end. So let's begin this one. And again, what is the gist, summary meaning of this Shanti mantra? This is invoking peace, invoking for peace in what we see, what we hear, what we speak, in all aspects of our being, right? How we use our sensory faculties. May everything become Bhadra, means auspicious, right? Bhadram karne vishnuvam devaha, Bhadram pashye makshabhirya jatraha, sthirairangai istuštuvagam sastanubhi, pashyema deva hitam yadaihu. As it proceeds, let's begin. Om Bhadram karne vishnuyama devaha, Bhadram pashye makshabhirya jatraha, स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् two more times ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् फाइनल टाइम ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ Hari Om. So that was the Shanti Mantras from the Ṛgveda and from the Atharva Veda. I gave you example of 2 Shanti Mantras, and we will have many more in the upcoming sessions as we discuss more about the holistic health and healing topics. If you have come this far, and if you are being part of this journey with me in all the different teachings and sharings I have been sharing, whether it's Srimad Bhagavad Gita playlist, please take a look. I will post a link in the description for that playlist, or Patanjali's Yoga Sutras chanting. I will also post a link to that playlist, or the 108 days of Surya Namaskar or Sun Salutations Yoga Challenge, Yoga Asana Challenge for your mornings. That also I will post in the description. If you have not taken a look in any or all of these playlists and the contents I have been providing just for you, for us, for our community, I urge you to take a look and do share those videos with your near and dear ones, with your loved ones, and help them also become a part of life transformation as you do yourself. Okay? And please, as you know, I will urge you, if you have come this far and if you are enjoying the contents, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, and that bell notification icon. Why? Because I want you to know about any recent uploads, any recent live sessions. That is what I am coming up with. I want you to know that about first. So please hit that subscribe button. Comment below in the comment sections. How are you enjoying? How is your sadhana going? What mantras you chant, and what specific mantras you wanted to learn and you want to hear from my side, so that I can bring those for you as well to the best of my capabilities. Thank you once again. Take very good care of yourself, and we will just chant Om Shanti 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 3 times, because this is Shanti Mantra session. So Shanti means peace, and this is a very easy chant that you can chant, and this is only a 4-word chant, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So I will also share that link. I have one video on just this Shanti Mantra chanting. Let's do that Shanti Mantra and we close off. Inhaling, belly goes out, pause at the peak, exhale. Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Om. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you in the next session soon. Take care. Hari Om Tat Sat. Bye bye for now.